Shannon Sharpe will be able to put those SA allegations behind them, as Jane Doe has reached a mutual agreed upon resolution, acknowledging their long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship, according to her attorney, Tony Bugsby. Let me see if I can click this picture, the next picture. Jane Doe versus Shannon Sharpe on April 20th, 2025. Bugsby Law Firm filed a complaint against Nevada, making several allegations against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of their client. Both sides acknowledged a long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship after protracted and respectful negotiations. I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution upon have now been all matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matters is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. Excuse my reading right there, but you know. So essentially what this is saying is that Shannon Sharpe reached an agreement with the OnlyFans girl that was trying to sue him. Now, if you remember, he didn't have any criminal charges upon him. So that's a big thing that we need to understand, that there were no criminal charges. It was all lawsuit and based on some video. Well, not video, on some audio. Maybe there was video that we just didn't see in the public, but on some audio and yeah. So basically they came to an agreement. Now the original lawsuit was for $50 million. So I'm assuming they settled somewhere between the $50 million and the original $10 million that he had offered her originally, because that's what was put out. He allegedly, before it came to the public, he offered her $10 million and she was trying to get $50 million. So I'm assuming the settlement is somewhere in between that. And, you know, I think it's still a huge blow to Shannon Sharpe's career, as far as I don't know if he's going to be back on ESPN. Maybe, hopefully he does make it back on ESPN eventually. But for the foreseeable future it's up in the air, as far as, you know, he's still doing very well. He got money, got endorsements, he got his nightcap show, he got his other podcast, he got a lot, Club Shay Shay, he got a lot going on, so he'll be fine, right? But he did have to pay that money. Now I've seen people say there's an argument going on now. I think Candace Owens put it out about guys not wanting to get married, but also guys going through stuff like this even when they're not married. So either way, your money is getting attacked whether you're married or not. I think Shannon, this is only a crazy situation because he never covered his ass, and it seems like the type of relationship they had where it was a little BDSM, a little bit little bit on the more so violent side when it came to their relationship, for sure, man. Definitely a little bit on the violent side. This was the original part, so this one came out a few days ago. I didn't react to it. I kind of wanted to see what happened, and earlier today we got this. So the new thing going on is that the OF model who hit Shannon Sharpe with a $50 million lawsuit announced that she is now quitting OF after they settled. This is her statement right here that she put out via her Instagram. Today I have decided to retire from OF. Thank you for your incredible support you have shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could never imagine. I will still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for the next chapter. I love you all forever and never. So it looks like she caught the W short term, right? She caught the W short term. She got Shannon Sharpe's money. She hit a lick on him, basically. Probably got somewhere between 10 and 50 million, which is a lot, right? A lot more than she's probably making on OF. So she decided to retire from that, and she said she got other things coming. Now, there's going to be a lot of simps, a lot of beta males that will be supporting this woman, still sending her money and doing all these different things. But the way how women are and how women spend money, she'll probably be back on OF in the near future. I'm not going to lie. Just because the fact that I don't see anybody really supporting other endeavors from this woman after she's been outed as somebody that's going to be after a man for his money and sue guys. Like, once you get into she got enough money where she's good for the rest of her life. But how a lot of times how these women move, they spend so much money. She's gonna be taking trips. Yeah, like I said, there's gonna be some guys that still want to mess with her and do all that. But let's keep it 100. Most people did not know who this woman was before this whole situation with her and Shannon Sharpe. So I guess, congrats to her. She got off OnlyFans. A lot of women don't make it off there. Some of these women plan to be on there for the rest of their life. So I guess that's good for her. But at the end of the day, she got to live with the decisions that she's made. And once she has kids and her kids are getting bullied in school because her old videos are still on the internet and all that stuff, it's not going to be good. At the end of the day, Shannon Sharpe going to win long term. Shannon going to get more money. He's going to get more deals. He'll be fine. He just got to learn. He needs to settle down. I'm not going to lie. Maybe Monique was right. I'm not going to lie. Maybe Monique was right with this one just because she told him, like, yo, you're old. Maybe you need to get a woman, get a little, get a nice black woman, cook for you and all this stuff. But hopefully he learned from this, and at least I don't like, realistically, do I think he's going to settle down and find a wife? Probably not. But at the end of the day, I think he will learn from this situation and start to cover himself and just not be so much of a lust monkey. That's a lot of guys' problem, is we lead with the wrong head, if you get what I'm saying, and we let that lead us down some dark paths sometimes. And we suffer the consequences every time. It creates chaos in your life. I always say, when a guy wants to mess with a bunch of different women, it will create chaos in your life. Shannon Sharpe's been through it. Multiple other men been through it. I've been through it myself. I made a whole video about what I've been through, just being that guy that was smashing hundreds of women at one point in my life. So you gotta be careful, man. But yeah, man, you gotta be smart as men out here. We definitely gotta be smart as men. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think about that one, though.